Okay, but I'm finna order this. Wait, is it recording?
Yes.
Does my hair look okay? Like
yes.
this? I kind of like it better up for some reason.
Welcome back to another episode.
Another installment of
We Don't Care the podcast. Thank you. You want to order what? Some food?
Medicina.
By the time. Yes. Okay. Noise.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another installment of
We Don't Care the podcast. Before we get into it, man, this is Serena7.
This is Deazy.
Go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button at the bottom. I mean, hit that.
Ooh, you're going smug with it. Okay.
Go and hit that subscribe
See what you
button,
did there.
man. Like it, share it with your friends. Listen on the podcast. Go ahead and rate us. You know what I'm saying? Give us some thumbs up or however you feel about it. You feel me? I've been on a hiatus this last week. You missed last Monday.
Because we have a baby. Is my hair falling out?
Falling out?
Yes. Not like...
Of the bun?
Of the bun, yeah.
I can't really... Is it like a bun where it's like you put it in and then you fold it?
Okay, it's not. I could have just looked at it. I could have just felt it.
So why'd you ask me?
I should have just felt it. I don't know, because I thought the answer would be shorter than that. I thought it would be like a yes.
Is it falling out? I mean...
You're like...
This morning, it was coming out a lot. It's a lot of hair in the trash can right now. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you do me like that?
I ain't do you like nothing. We can talk about it.
We can talk about my... when I comb my hair.
You brush your... Is that not a normal thing? I'm sorry if that's not a normal thing. I'm gonna bring it up. My fault. You know, I thought about it, but also I thought it was a thing that happens with y'all. Y'all be my hair. Look, my hair is all over this room.
I have lots and lots of hair, and I had to comb it out today. And I haven't combed it out in a minute because I have a baby. And let me just tell you,
it was a lot.
It was a lot.
So I just wasn't
It was a process, and I'm getting braids. So,
amen.
Yeah.
Amen, Sam.
That's not happening again.
We got a new setup now, y'all. Y'all can't see it here, but we have a footrest underneath this thing.
Oh, yeah, we do.
So we will be leaning back.
Wait, what's the new setup? I'm confused.
Mm-hmm. Footrest. Nice footrest. Came with
Got some sparkling water up in here.
Is it still sparkling?
Not really, but it's still good.
Still good, though. Still got that taste.
I like it. We got our shirts on.
Oh, we're matching.
We're matching.
But not.
But, okay, so... straight into it. I'm finna lead it. You feel me? Last week was my birthday. Last weekend was my birthday.
Shouts out. Last Sunday was a birthday.
Last Sunday, the 7th.
That's also part of the reason why we had a lot going on from Friday to
we had a lot.
To Sunday. It was
my birthday, you feel me? And we were shooting a bunch of stuff.
We were shooting.
Working.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of shoots to plan. It was a lot.
But Anyways.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, besides, it was my birthday, and we took 7 to the beach. It was so cute.
Yes,
it was adorable. That's putting a lot of work on yourself.
It's not really.
Talk about...
Put the pictures in. It's like, what, 4? Nice, right? She's a beautiful, wonderful baby. We had lobster rolls.
We did have lobster rolls on the beach.
Yeah.
It was great. It was Dee's, my best friend, and my baby.
Shouts out to Cat Hoyt.
Yeah. It was the best thing ever. And on that day, also, Oprah decided to interview Meghan Markle.
Oh, wow.
And Prince Harry.
Pretty
and the
crazy.
internet is still talking about it.
Still?
Yeah.
We're not going to be late to the party?
A little bit.
A little bit.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's been a week. Still talking about it. Memes coming through.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Memes coming through strong.
Oprah
memes. Here, as you can see.
It was okay when I did it because I expected it.
Because you edited it.
That was a good job.
Easy me up at like 2 a.m. editing this, so.
That was good.
Yeah.
Me here.
Oprah memes
Hilarious.
galore. Still coming through. It's still not old to me. Or I have understood that I am a little bit, on the later side of everything right now.
The memes? You were there for the show. You talking about the memes?
Yeah, just memes and like internet stuff because I have a child and she is my main priority. The internet is no longer my main priority. Not that it was ever my main, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're not as invested.
I'm not as invested. Deep dive. However, I will say I was super excited to watch the Meghan Markle interview.
Yeah, you was geeked for that.
I was geeked. I was like, I told Denzel before the Meghan Markle interview happened, that I wanted to watch it on my birthday. And we remember?
You didn't tell me about it that day?
No, I told you that day before. Because you were like, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know what, but I want to watch. What you wanted to do, though. Or maybe a couple of days before, I was like, I want to watch the Oprah interview.
I didn't hear about that till the day.
We need to find a way. No, you that.
Because we didn't subscribe and download to CBS until that day.
Yeah, we figured out a way to do it. But I said I want to figure out a way to watch the Meghan Markle interview. That so happens to come out on my birthday.
I thought that was on the same day. I thought that all happened the same day.
It was crazy. So I've been hearing a lot of people say it was really triggering for them, which I can totally respect.
Why? Why triggering?
I think because end of the day, people really just don't fuck with black women. And it's very apparent.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yes.
I've seen the memes you're talking about. I can't remember exactly.
Where people just saying it was hard for them to watch.
Because they've related to the situation that she was in. Just kind of being you're alright, whatever.
Right, just being shoo-shooed and I definitely related to the whole she was speaking up about her mental health and stuff, and then being told it to shut up, basically.
Which is a courageous thing to do off bat.
Yeah, that's super courageous.
And then for that to God. Yeah. To just have that response.
I know.
And you're terrible. You're supposed to be embraced.
It's terrible. It's awful. And so I totally understand how it could be triggering. For me, I probably in the depths was triggered, you know what I mean? But it was not surprising to me.
No, right, yeah.
Not that it wasn't terrible, the things that were happening.
Me, I was like, oh, they was worried about what the baby looked like because she was black? I'm not surprised. Right.
Not
at all surprised. I'm sure.
They didn't want the baby to be a prince because he was black.
Which is how is that possible? If his dad is the king.
I mean, his dad isn't the king. His dad is a prince.
I mean, a prince.
His grandpa is next in line to be the king, though.
Who's the king?
There is no king. There's a queen.
So is there no king? Who's her spouse?
He's a duke, I think.
The Duke of Ellington.
Something like that. Edinburgh or some shit. Yeah.
Sorry if I've offended you.
Sorry. But I know British people take that stuff seriously.
What, their parliament? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Their government?
But they were tripping.
No, them niggas, they've been tripping. You tell them, but it all makes sense about Diana.
They've been tripping with Diana. I like how you call Diana Diane.
Is it Diana?
I mean, her name is Diana.
I'm thinking about that steak Diana and cheesecake.
Steak Diane.
That steak Diane.
Said steak Diana. I'm sorry, I just had to take a moment.
I feel like I'm part dyslexic because I mixed them up. I called her the steak and then I called the steak her.
Right. You both steak Diana. Walter. Yeah.
I tried to correct myself.
But when I was on maternity leave, I watched The Crown.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Which I had been watching before. But yeah, and then I was obsessed with Princess Diana's story because they were terrible to her.
Assholes.
They were terrible.
Assholes.
And you know what was worse is her husband was cheating on her.
Didn't help.
Who's the guy who's next in line to be king? He's I don't like him.
So he's next in line to be king.
Big internet.
Because his mom is queen.
Yes. And he's the first
but
born.
Her dude ain't the king. He's just the duke.
Yeah, because he wasn't born. He was
you gotta be blood into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Harry's dad, who's next in line to be the king, if Harry's mom, if Princess Diana was around, she'd be the princess and he would now be the king.
What? She'd be the duchess.
When she'd be the duchess. Okay, right. She'd be the duchess when he became the king. She would no longer be the princess.
I don't think she was ever technically a princess. I don't know. But I know that they like say princess a lot of the time. Like they say like Princess Meghan, Princess Kate, but they're actually duchesses. Because to be a princess, you would be...
You gotta be royal blood.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Nigga, this is...
I'm not totally sure. I'm not like super, super into it. Like, yeah, but I'll be into it enough to know the tea of the royal family.
This is like a Disney movie.
Gone bad, yeah.
Gone really bad, yeah.
Terrible. I didn't think
racist. Disney movies are racist, but yeah, I didn't think the princesses and the kings and like, this is damn near Game of Thrones too. I am the king of Winterfell.
Yeah.
This is some real shit. They really be doing this.
They really be doing it.
I gotta get from under a rock.
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
You talking about England?
Not particularly. No,
Food's bad.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want this to come across as like we're shitting on England.
No, not at all. Just your parliament, not you. No, not at all.
Dying.
I got family in England. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
No, shout out to England for real. Shout out to London. Love y'all accents.
Great overcast weather to shoot stuff in.
Great culture. You feel me? Y'all got some.
Yeah.
Y'all got some really cool people out there. Honestly, we know some cool people from London.
Who we know from? Oh yeah, the peoples.
Yeah.
Our peoples. Yeah.
So talking about who we know from, we know some cool people from the
you were saying like UK. We know. I'm like, what? Oh yeah. Shouts out
to all you UK people.
I know who you are.
I don't know how many people in the UK.
Big up teams in Ramadan Diner.
But anyways. What are you saying?
I have no idea. None whatsoever.
But anyways, yeah. So you were watching it with me too.
Mm-hmm. I probably came
You came when Harry came in, I think.
I came like 20 minutes before he came in.
So.
Because I was confused, like, what happened?
Yeah, you were like, wait, and I was like, listen.
But it makes sense though, because Oprah was like, let me dissect this out of you, because if he come in here, I know he royal blood. I want him to start muddying the waters. You may not, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like if I'm interrogating somebody, I want to get it directly from the source before I bring in
interrogating. I don't think she was interrogating.
She wasn't interrogating. I mean,
she was giving everything up willingly. Yeah, she was interviewing. She was interviewing, but it got kind of crazy.
It got
Meghan called the whole situation unlivable.
Which I could understand. If you being brought into a family and then they take away your not protecting you, and then like it's on that level, of like
they
you're
take away
a superstar.
Your passport.
They take away all your stuff. Like I couldn't walk out the house without my wallet.
She couldn't walk out the house.
She couldn't leave without because they got it locked up. Why do I even have it?
Literally.
Why?
She couldn't even. All right. She couldn't even do anything, and because all that press is around her all the time, and then it's like they're controlling the press. It's just
it's okay. So that part we gotta talk about that part because that plays a very integral part.
Diana
with Diana, which I knew about her, but I didn't as much as you've been watching The Crown. And I think you watched her documentary too, right?
Yes, I watched her documentary.
So I didn't know. I mean, I knew that I had to get reminded that the paparazzi were the reason why she died. Mm-hmm. But I had no idea that the royal family was that tied in with the paparazzi. Which it makes sense because, like, you think now how we operate and, like, well, not now how we operate, but just, like, the knowledge that we have now about just media and stuff.
Yes.
How governments run the media. It makes sense that they would do that, but it also is like, damn, so you niggas it's almost like I don't know if I'm saying this right. You know how you sick a dog? That's what I'm trying to get across. It's like they sicked the media on her.
It's very much like they just didn't really care enough to be like, hey, this isn't true. Hey, could you guys
and they definitely
not do as much as you're doing right now. Yeah, and they definitely could have.
It's crazy.
And then they kind of let all these stories like go rampant, you know? So then it was like even more press all around her all the time. And that's very much what happened with Meghan too.
It's fucked up, man.
Yes. What was crazy to me, which didn't surprise me, was them asking about the baby's skin color.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me at all.
It didn't surprise me, but I was like, whoa.
I'm thinking.
I was like, that's some tea right there, is what I was thinking.
And then bro was that what he didn't want to share?
She is really spilling the tea.
And ain't that what he didn't want to share?
No, he said it, but he didn't want to share who it was, which I have a theory about.
Oh. What's your theory
I believe it was Prince William, who is Harry's brother, who is really who people think is going to be king next, because nobody really likes their dad because of how he treated Princess Diana and stuff.
Who's nobody? The people in the family?
No, like the people in...
Do they have to get voted in to be?
No, but like they can like step down and be like, no, I'm good. You feel me?
So, but unless he does that, nothing is like swaying him to do that. Like there's no
other than the fact that people would be like pissed about it. You know what I mean?
And he could be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm the king.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But also he's kind of just like... I don't want to like trash.
No, let's talk about it. Is he the guy who looks like the ghoul off of that one, the one show, that one cartoon show with the old ghoul and the?
I really hope there's not like freaking Piers Morgan and shit in our comment section. Who? Piers Morgan, the dude who like shit on Meghan Markle for saying all this stuff about the royal family.
You
didn't hear about that? Oh my god.
You gotta catch me up.
Okay, so it's this white dude who's like...
my herbal tea.
Right. It's this white dude who's like inherently just racist and mean to people, and he's in England, and he said some bullshit about Meghan Markle.
They're paying that nigga too, so
and probably said she was lying. I don't know exactly what he said, but I do know Sharon Osbourne like stood up for him.
From Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah. And then the wife? She was on the talk. Yeah.
She was on the talk?
She is on the talk.
What talk? Is that a show?
Yeah.
Is that the show with Whoopi?
No, that's The View.
Oh.
But similar thing.
I don't know daytime TV.
That lady... No, remember? Because we were watching... I think this was the talk when that lady... Sherry was her name? I forget her last name. But she's a comedian, and she was saying all that stuff about how... I shouldn't say this because I forget if that was the show or this. Anyways, all I know is Sharon Osbourne was like ranting and raving on freaking line about how she was defending Piers Morgan, and then some black woman had to come in and be like, look, this is why you're tripping. I'm sorry to tell you why you're tripping, but Meghan Markle shouldn't have been put in that situation, so you're kind of tripping for defending Piers Morgan. And then she was like, educate me, like yelling and screaming like white privilege all over the place.
The Osbourne lady was?
Yeah.
Don't she got like some bats to deep fry or something? Like, who cares what she has to say?
Nobody, truthfully.
They're from England, right?
But apparently somebody, because...
Yeah, no, I mean, not like who cares.
I think it was like, probably just more like triggering. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just more like, can you please stop talking?
And this is really like a... Because this is really like a... Because
Meghan was so brave, bro.
Very brave to do what she did. She was brave on numerous amounts.
She had the whole English Parliament, the whole UK Parliament against her, bro.
That's stressful. Niggas be having the whole HR department of UPS against them, and that should be stressful. You talking about an English Parliament? Nigga, you see, they do this. This reminds me of that one show we were watching with the you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Nigga. with the crazy family. They in the media. They got the show. They got the da-da-da-da-da-da. They run the media. He was like, yeah. Tell them that he's about to be suicidal.
The HBO show. Yeah, I forget what it's called. Succession. Yeah, that show was great. I wanted to come
She was living in Succession without being a part of the family.
Yeah. And they were mean to her. Like, really mean.
I don't think mean is the word.
Yeah, mean isn't the word because it's like dismissive. They were like
and it's
racist.
It's evil, bro. Yeah. It's just pure evil. Like, I can't even imagine being in that type of situation. Like, you feel me? Like,
you
home
feel so trapped, bro.
Yeah, home is supposed to be where you
are able to chill,
are just free and like like, I just imagine she was just probably locked in her room.
Yeah.
With nobody to talk to.
Oh my gosh.
They got her phones tapped. Who's she finna call?
Thank God she had Harry, honestly. Diana didn't even have Harry. Didn't even have a husband that was supportive.
Because he was on some shit. And Harry.
Shout out Harry, bro.
Solid dude.
Shout out Harry. Yeah.
He walked away from all that.
I know he's done some questionable things, like when he was like a teenager and shit.
What did he do when he was a teenager?
Just some stuff. I don't want to talk about it. No, because
edit this out.
No, I'm not taking it back because I know he has done some stuff, but it seems like he has like learned and he has really come to the defense of this woman that he really loves, and that's big, bro. And he has totally recognized that it's, you know, a big portion of it is because she's black. You know what I mean?
A big portion of it. Like 90%.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that's like that's what he should do. He's her husband. You know what I mean? But it's kind of sad that that's like...
What's what he should do?
That's what he should do. He should recognize like when stuff is happening.
Oh yeah.
You know, he should support his wife. He should. But it's like at the same time, I do kind of have to shout him out because he had the parliament kind of against him a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was weird. I mean, not weird, but like just from what I heard from watching the portion of the interview I watched, it was like it's damn near like he had to choose his family or his future.
He had to choose everything, bro.
Like, which is very tough to be put in, but also I think he mentioned something like, I saw what they did to my mom already, and it was like,
yeah, he saw what the press did to his mom.
It's like Nick, I can't even imagine, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. But also, shouts out to Tyler Perry, because that nigga came in there and swooped him up like he was the Batman.
He did.
He said, listen, I got the acres. Y'all want to come kick it?
I got you on the security.
And security.
This was the really crazy part. Because, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say everything.
No, hell no. Leave that shit bland.
How it was sugarcoated, kind of, because they didn't want to disrespect anybody, but they was really kind of spilling some major tea. Because his son is black. They were gonna take away first. I'm gonna list all the things they wanted to. They did take away from their privilege of being royals, right? Which is crazy. They took away the kid's title,
which is
he wasn't gonna be a prince.
Oh right, they took that away from the jump.
So he wasn't gonna be king ever. Mm-hmm. Which I mean, he probably wouldn't have been anyways. But they wanted to make it 1,000% sure that he was not going to be king, because like in the line of succession it probably wouldn't have happened, but because his older brother, Harry's older brother, would be king after his dad, and then
so what if Harry slipped and died? What if Harry slipped and died? Not Harry, but William slipped and died.
Then Harry would be, but if it depends because William's son would probably be king.
Oh, William does have kids.
William has a son. Yeah. So the line is kind of like.
Gotcha.
You feel me? It would go like William's son and then Harry and then Harry's son. You feel me?
Right.
So he probably wouldn't have been king.
Damn, it would have went to William's son first.
Yeah.
Before it went to Harry.
Yeah.
And not Harry after William.
No. That's why the firstborn is like a thing.
Important. So, my fault. Finish what you said, because I.
So they were gonna they took away his title, No king, no black king today, is what they said.
Not on our watch.
Not on our watch. They were going to take away his security.
Which is huge.
Which is ginormous when there's a ton of people following you and you're royalty.
Yeah.
And everybody knows who you are. Everybody.
And they know you don't have security.
And you're a baby.
And you're a baby.
Literally.
What's he gonna do? Google Gaga himself?
Literally.
Blow spit bubbles at everybody?
And because they wanted to move to Canada, because they wanted to say, they said basically, okay, well, we won't be working royals. We want to move to Canada and just like be away, right? Mm-hmm. Because they did that, they took away all his money. Everything. They cut him off. So, wow. They don't have jobs. They don't have security. Everybody knows their name.
And they know where they are now.
And they know where they are.
They did that.
They really didn't have nothing.
They pulled their security. I remember this specific part because I was like, damn, nigga, these niggas are playing chess. They pulled their security after they announced that they were going to Canada.
Yeah.
So it's like the whole world knows you're in Canada, and then the whole world also, right after that, the whole world knows, and they don't have any security either, by the way. So if you'd like to, please.
It's just awful. It really is. It really is evil, to be honest, because it's a baby, bro.
That's a baby. They gotta raise a baby and then worry about paparazzi and just crazy people.
And people, just crazy people. Like so many people know who you are.
That's ridiculous. I wonder what the security bag was. Hefty, man. A year, that what?
Yes, Tyler Perry came in and said, hey, listen, take my compound, take my security. You good for a little while.
Fucks with that. Love it.
You feel me? So, yeah, I definitely fucks with that. Just throwing this in there. I recently saw the video of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the Lion King premiere.
The Lion King premiere? The live action one?
Yeah, the live action one. Yeah, the live action one. Like a while ago. But there's a video of them. Mm-hmm. And Prince Harry is talking to like the owner of Disney. Mm-hmm. And he was like, hey, Meghan does voiceover work.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Do you remember that? And now it's putting it in perspective, like they were trying to get some work, bro.
That band was trying to get up out of there.
They were trying to get up out of there, trying to get some work, feed their family.
And now they got their own media company.
Too. They have their own media company. Look at them. Shouts out.
Boom.
Shouts out Meghan and Harry.
Shouts out, man.
For real.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's wild. I distinctly remember. I remember that hitting that was like a viral.
Yeah, he was like, no, but for real.
She does voiceovers. Nigga, but you're the prince.
He was like, okay, cool. She's like, no. I know it sounds crazy, but she does voiceovers, and she would really like to. She's really interested.
Disney, that's a bag.
That is a bag.
Hefty bag.
But anyways, shouts out Oprah.
Yeah, shouts out to Oprah too, man.
You give great interviews. Really do.
Doing her thing, man. Doing her thing. It wasn't on though. Which is why I'm like...
I think it was on OWN also. But it was on CBS.
Oh, they probably worked. Yeah, it probably was live on CBS. Now you rewatch it.
It was like produced by OWN or something. Yeah.
Okay. Oprah, man.
The bag.
And Tyler Perry. Come on, man.
And Tyler Perry. Black excellence. You feel me? Helping them out the situation.
Mm-hmm. They don't need nobody.
Helping Meghan and Harry tell their truth.
And blast it to the world.
And blast it. And blast that racist, oppressive.
He's like, come on over here. Sit down with your auntie. Come talk to your auntie real quick.
Oprah doesn't know how to smoke those
She doesn't, but if she was the auntie at the barbecue, come here and sit down and talk to your auntie real quick. Now tell me what happened.
Ugh. Cigarettes. I don't like them.
I hate them.
Ugh. It just like grossed me out even seeing you do it. Yeah.
I had this one night when we went to New York.
Where you smoked a cigarette? Thing.
Yeah.
You got drunk and smoked it.
I was loaded. We didn't have no weed. And stepped outside smoking.
I just need to smoke.
I was like, you guys, I forgot the line I used, but I remember hearing people ask, and I'm like, what is that? It's like, it's just a borrowed cigarette. Like, let me get a stogie. Or it's a multiple, you got a square. And I asked that, and I was like, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, we're only in town.
And you were like...
But I kept it cool, though. I was keeping it cool. I was like, yeah, man, it's pretty fucking crazy out here. And I was just like... Yeah, I'm gonna go get some water. Excuse me.
That guy was like...
It's like, whoa.
You just wasted my cigarette pail.
I smoked some of it. I smoked most of it, and I was like, just keeping it out the way. Like, I don't want to be disrespectful. Show this nigga that I really don't do this. And I didn't have the balls to ask, where I can get some kush?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, not New York.
Yeah, because we was on the work thing. And I was like,
And also, New York don't play.
No, they don't. Remember when we was in New York?
Yeah, what about it?
And there was a couple times we're walking in New York. I forgot what part. We was over by NYU. Yeah, we was by NYU. And we was walking. We left that little park that was over there. It was nighttime. And it was on 2 occasions a nigga walked by like, sour diesel. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, he was like super like...
But just like pushing, he was like, sour diesel on there, got it, what you need? I was like... Me? But I actually asked him. I remember at that time I asked. Like, the second time I asked, I was
that
like...
That shit was probably boof if you...
I was like, what?
First of all, I don't smoke, so...
45 for the 8.
I wasn't smoking.
Nigga, in New York? Nah. I'm good.
Yeah, no.
I'm good. I don't even smoke no more, but now I take my kush with me. But I don't smoke no more, so...
Don't say that.
What? I think it's legal everywhere damn near now. And it was alright the first time. They finna book me for a half ounce of some weed. Oh, this nigga got intent to sell. Nigga, no, I don't.
Okay, well, shit.
For a couple of eighths? They finna book me for a couple of eighths?
I don't know.
Think they finna get a badge of honor for that? Yeah, we got that.
Listen,
at the airport.
You never know.
No, you right though. They'll use any excuse out here nowadays.
Yes, you never know. Period.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But anywho, I want to segue into something that I've seen that was pretty crazy.
What?
So the internet is canceling Pepe Le Pew. And I can't seem to understand why.
Can I just say a meme that I saw?
What?
I saw this picture of Johnny Bravo sweating, and they're like, when Johnny Bravo...
Oh, shit!
When Johnny Bravo hears that Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
Oh, my God. And he was he harassing women?
Was wild. Yeah.
What was he doing?
I used to love Johnny Bravo.
Me too.
I love Johnny. He literally was just hitting on women.
He was always hitting on women, like catcalling.
And then they would punch him in the face and stuff, and that was like the funny thing.
Yeah.
But it was pretty wild. Like, I would not let Seven watch that.
But that showed you consent, though. He never got consent, and he didn't cross the line.
No, he did cross the line multiple times.
Okay, never mind.
All the time.
Johnny,
he was always crossing the line. He was constantly
line crossing,
almost constantly crossing the line.
He was a habitual line crosser.
That was his whole thing. Was crossing the line and getting punched in the face.
But then what was his whole, like, after that? I know that was a part of the show, but was he like a superhero? Would he go on missions?
No.
I forgot what Johnny Bravo
he literally, I don't remember. He lived with his mom. I remember that. He lived with his mom. He was like a loser. Like, that was his thing.
Great job, Cartoon Network.
Which is actually really hilarious, but, like, I also would not let my daughter watch Johnny Bravo nowadays. I loved Johnny Bravo when I was a kid. Like, I loved Johnny Bravo. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world because he was just getting punched in the face all the time. For catcalling people.
I was like, that's what you get.
Yeah.
But Pepe Le Pew,
what did Pepe Le Pew do?
They just, they say... They canceled him because it like influences rape culture.
Yeah, see, I believe Johnny Bravo does that too.
I'm trying to remember, and I'm like, because what really brought me to it was because this comedian Ryan Davis had did a video on it, and he was like, "How y'all gonna cancel a cartoon and y'all make this nigga? Like he's not a person that makes his own decisions." Y'all have put this in, like, y'all made a character and then made the character do this thing.
Somebody else did, though. It's not everybody in the world.
But there was a whole, like, you know how media works. There was a whole network that signed off on scenes for this skunk to stink up the place and try to get busy with a cat.
Yeah, I'm here for canceling Pepe Le Pew.
Really?
Just gonna say it, yeah.
I'm not here for it. Why can't you just make him do different stuff? They took him out of the whole.
Oh, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? They took him out of the whole, and that was and I don't want to take too much, but that was from like what Ryan Davis was saying, was like, why like y'all gonna cancel him and y'all make like
you can make him do something.
There are people behind that make that happen. It's not like a dude ass who just did it and it's like he's a human being. Yes, humans make mistakes, but he did that.
You're
like,
very passionate about this.
No, I'm not very. It was funny to me, and more so because he's not going to be in Space Jam 2 now.
Pepe Le Pew was in Space Jam?
Yes, he came through with the mask in the middle of the game and he stunk it up and made everybody fall, made all the Monstars fall out, stole the ball.
Oh. Well, who cares about Pepe Le Pew?
You're right. I just thought it was something.
Cancel Johnny Bravo. Cancel Pepe Le Pew. I don't want my daughter to watch them shows and think that it's normal for niggas to yell at her on the street. Because it's not. It's weird.
Pepe Le Pew didn't have a show.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't his own show. He was always integrated in other shows.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm cool.
And he wasn't out here catcalling either. And they were animals. They were animals.
Johnny Bravo's an animal.
No, I'm talking about Pepe Le Pew. He was an animal. And we don't know. We don't understand the dynamic between.
This is the thing. I get how it influences rape culture. I get that. I'm not mad at them canceling Pepe Le Pew. I understand that it does. It teaches boys that that's okay. You feel me?
Okay. I mean.
What?
I was never influenced. No, it's just a funny talk. I really just brought it up because that shit was really. I just saw it and it was just really funny to me. And I just thought like, that's pretty crazy that because the whole thing was like, how are you gonna make a character and you make him do these things? And we get it back in the days. Like you watch a lot of shows, old shows now. They're like, all right, listen, guys. Shit probably wouldn't fly nowadays, but it's old. We streaming it. We got the rights. Blah, 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 whatever.
But it's like the same as canceling the bullshit that like how they're changing the ride at Disneyland. Like they should do that too.
What are they doing with that?
Because the ride is like I don't know what ride it is. I don't know what it is, but it's like the song is racist.
Happy World After All?
No, it's Splash Mountain. I don't remember. But yeah,
I can't believe they're opening.
I can't believe and they're changing it to Tiana ride. What?
Oh, Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. Yeah.
That's the log ride, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I remember this ride.
The song is racist. So yeah, go ahead and change it. People made that too. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, change the song.
I mean, I don't think
change the song.
This is the thing. I understand canceling Pepe Le Pew. I don't think it should be a whole like thing about it, but it's like, who cares? Yeah, take it. I don't think
it's a thing about it. It's not a thing about it. I was just bringing it up because, like I said, Ryan had a very good point of like, because I seen it before that.
That's
before
not a great point to me.
It's a good. Okay, me. Okay, not even me. I'm not gonna use me. X. Who's an artist.
Yeah.
Human being artist. He goes and does something that incites rape culture.
Yeah.
You cancel that man as a whole.
Yeah.
Right? A cartoon that was made by, can't even think of how many people had to do with making this cartoon character.
You don't think
and then putting him.
No,
I'm just saying, I just can't think of how many people. Like that first example was one man. Like that one man is responsible for his responsibility. I mean, for his actions. He's responsible for his actions. There's got to be at least like 100+ people that are responsible for Pepe Le Pew's actions. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
For that character's actions. So why cancel the whole character when you can just change what the kid? Like in Space Jam, he wasn't inciting rape culture. He just was doing what he did. He's a skunk. He stinks shit up and makes people pass out.
Okay.
So why can't that be the turn pivot? You know what I'm saying? Like cancel. Okay, I get it.
Sure.
Cancel all his early shit, but you don't have to cancel the character as a whole. That's all I'm saying. That was the point that was made, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense, and I get it.
I don't really care enough about it.
You don't get it. I know. I mean, you don't care. I know.
I just think people shouldn't care enough about it. If it like offends people, then get rid of it. Who cares? You know what I mean?
Okay, you gotta educate people too, though. I
just feel like sometimes men. using these hands. Sometimes men come through and it's like they want to defend something for like no reason other than the fact that we're saying, hey, can we do something that like maybe it won't affect the like rape culture being changed. Maybe it won't, but maybe it will. And like even just the like
Pepe Le Pew being canceled?
Yeah, even just the possibility of it like changing somebody's like thought process on something. Why not do it? You feel me?
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I think, yeah, it got deep on the Pepe Le Pew.
I hear you. It was not. I mean, I guess it's tough not to get deep on it.
Yeah, you can't like bring.
But it's just so crazy. Like, it's a cartoon. Y'all made this.
It's just as a person who was a girl who
was. Oh, you're a woman now.
Yeah, who was a girl who had to be around other little boys. I understand it. Little boys can be a lot. They can be a lot, and they can be gross.
Yeah.
To little girls.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I understand it. I get it.
I got you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate you hearing me.
Well, rest in peace, Pepe Le Pew.
Shut up, But I'm pretty sure they canceled Johnny Bravo.
Oh, without a doubt. And they didn't even talk about that.
There was no big thing about it. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. You cancel Johnny Bravo because, first of all, I loved Johnny Bravo. Today, I would watch it and be like, whoa, that was really cringy. But again, I love Johnny Bravo. What can I say?
She loves Johnny Bravo.
I really did. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But it's creepy that like existed. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, we're coming down to the top of the hour.
A significant choice.
What are you doing?
It's just interesting. This whole the fact that they had to take the.
We're literally recording a podcast, and you're reading.
This is what we have to do. We're supposed to do this before we even get the podcast. We're just doing research.
You're doing research on something that we're not even talking about anymore.
Yeah, but it was there still, and I kind of wanted to talk about it, so I wanted to be reminded of the song. I forgot what the song was on Splash Mountain.
I don't remember what the song is, but they canceled it, so.
Well, I don't think they've changed. They're not changing. They're just taking the song out, right?
No, they're changing it. They're making it Princess Tiana.
Oh, the whole ride.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is this the one that like drops really big and it's like whoosh at the end?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy.
But I mean, I think it's gonna do the same thing.
Oh, but the theme within it. You know, those rides are weird.
They are.
They're very weird.
It's weird that they're opening Disneyland again.
Let's talk about it. It's weird that they're opening movie theaters, dining restaurants to full capacity, and not only outside, and amusement parks.
Yeah,
we were just asking, like, what are they gonna do with the amusement parks? They said
they're gonna open them.
We need that bag. It's been a year. 365 today.
Sorry, y'all.
It's been a year.
They said you got a cough, don't come. All right.
I think they're really just doing it because vaccines are rolling out more now. So it's like if you have a vaccine, you're able to go out and do things like without a mask. But it's weird because Dr. Fauci or Falacio, whatever his name was.
Don't call him Dr. Falacio. Don't disrespect him like that. Dr. Fauci.
Fauci was on CNN saying, yeah, I mean, it's not 100% that the vaccine works. You know, I mean, you can still get it after. I really don't know.
Okay, we're not going to do that on here.
All right, but y'all do your research. Shit's crazy. I don't understand what's going on. It's pretty wild. Like that, it just doesn't make
all right.
It doesn't make sense to me. Why is everything opening up?
It doesn't make sense.
The governor of Texas lifted the mask ban. I mean, Texas already been out here with their ass out.
Yeah, Texas is crazy.
I don't understand, man. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. They must know something we don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. I really think that I don't really want to get into it on this podcast, to be honest.
Same.
But yeah.
Well, tap in with my other podcast where it's me and my good friends talking about conspiracy theories and what we think is happening in the world that we're not being told.
What other podcast you got?
I don't know. I'm thinking about starting one though.
With who? Who you gonna start a podcast with?
My homie John. You about to have your own thing.
What you talking about?
I can't do a podcast. Like,
I'm just kidding. You go first. You're not a podcast.
What? You about to be? What? Come on, man. We are. But chill out, man. It's all gonna be right here on Studio 7 Network. Shout out. Shouts out.
Shouts out the real.
Shouts out the real.
Okay, I'm over it. I'm done.
Don't say you're over.
I'm tired.
We're done with this episode. That's what you say. You say it with a smile on your face and you straighten your back up.
You know what? Go start your podcast with somebody else.
All right, guys. It's been another episode of We Don't Care the Podcast. This is my beautiful, wonderful, lovely life partner, friend, confidant, mother of my child.
I am all those things.
Lover. Healer, if you didn't hear me because she laughed. Healer. Dilly-dallying, willing and scrawling.
I really, just before you log out, I really hate the word lover.
Why?
I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Your favorite artist uses it a lot.
Who's my favorite artist?
Young Thug.
Okay, yeah. Young Thug.
I was on Serena's head probably like 5 years ago. She was like, yeah, Young Thug. What did you call him? You called him You put him on a pedestal.
Young Thug is an icon. I will stand by that.
You put him
I
on
will
like an icon. You said he's an iconic art and like.
I will die on that hill.
I'm falling back on my words now. I'm just putting this on wax or film evidence. Young Thug is a great artist.
Yeah, he is.
Like so much fun. I had so much fun listening to that shit.
I'm glad you did.
It was great. I just listened to it yesterday. Ran it back again. It's been 2 years. And I was like, man, this shit fire.
Barter 6 was all I listened to.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get with that.
Yeah, see,
You know what else it was, though? It was the crossover of, like, Lil Wayne literally was doing all that stuff. And then it was like, here this guy comes. He's highly inspired by him, which I get, but he just was like, he just took that little part because like when Lil Wayne was doing his high pitch shit, he just took that and it was all that, which is not that I didn't fuck with it because you know all the bangers I was fucking with, but it was just like I couldn't get into the whole discography all the way like that.
I will listen to Barter 6 front to back right now. Play it.
Let's do it. Let's actually do it because I haven't listened to it like that. I think just the hits. It's so good. Have you listened to So Much Fun though?
Yeah.
My God. And then he dropped the deluxe with 5 extra tracks on top. All slap? How?
I think the baby is asleep.
The baby is asleep. So thank you if you've watched this far. We appreciate you. We love you. It's been another episode of We Don't Care the Podcast. This is my beautiful, wonderful co-host, mother of my child, beautiful friend, Serena 7. I've been Deazy. We thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Love y'all.